What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Green here, and I upload video game content all throughout the week. Whatever games I find fun and entertaining, I upload to you guys. And today, I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 video, and this is a tips and tricks video on how to go nuclear, how to get that nuclear title, get that 30 kills in a row with just your weapons and equipment. And I'm going to show you guys. In this gameplay, I do go nuclear. I get that 30 kills in a row. It's very hard to do, very stressful, and very frustrating at times. But I have a lot of tips for you guys that a couple other YouTubers haven't really talked about that help me out a ton. So I'm going to bring those to you guys. I'm talking about my class setup, my tactics, and a couple really special tips that I think is really going to help you guys. So listen up and take heed of my advice, and hopefully you find yourself getting that nuclear title. I will say this is something that's very frustrating, very difficult to do, especially since there's no specialist kill streak package in this game. In Modern Warfare 3, as you know, there was a specialist kill streak package. I mean, I was getting 30-0 games, especially in free-for-all, all the time. Wasn't very hard to do. In this game, it's very difficult because you have to pick your equipment and everything wisely because of the pick 10 system. So let's get this underway, and let's start with tip 1. Tip 1 that I have for you guys is play with a friend. If you can, play with multiple friends. I play with a guy named Ps3 all the time. He's a great Call of Duty player. I would say we're pretty much equal on skill, and it's a lot of fun playing with him because I don't have to worry about my other random teammates. You know, he can kind of help pick up the slack if my other teammates aren't doing well. And how is this going to help you get a nuclear kill streak, a nuclear title, you say? The reason is how he sets his kill streaks and how you set your kill streaks. You set your kill streaks together so you can build on top of each other. So you have UAV, whatever's in the middle. It's important for each of you to have UAV and VSAT. The reason for that is you build on top of each other's UAV and VSAT. If he gets his VSAT first, then you can use that VSAT to get your VSAT. And when you get your VSAT, he can use your VSAT to get his VSAT. And you guys are just like trading back and forth and helping each other get these VSATs and build upon each other's kill streak. That's how me and him got this. We each got this nuclear title within about not very long of trying. We tried for a little bit, set this strategy up, and it worked. It worked very quickly. Building upon each other's VSATs is just awesome. So kill streaks that I recommend using, of course, try not to use any lethals. In this gameplay, you'll see me use Lightning Strike, and that's simply because I don't have UAV Jammer or EMP. I don't have an EMP or UAV Jammer unlocked yet since I just Prestige. So I use Lightning Strike, but it actually kind of helped. It kind of helped me get points toward my orbital VSAT. So that's what you want to use, guys. You want to use UAV. You want to use, if you don't have a UAV Jammer and or EMP, you want to use something like Lightning Strike just to help you get some points towards your VSAT and then VSAT, and have your friend use the same thing: UAV Jammer, VSAT, EMP, whatever, something that's going to help you get those gun kills, because that's what's important. So moving on, I'm going to go on to my class setup, exactly what I use for you guys. If you haven't figured out already, I'm going to have a little picture in the top right corner, as you can see right now, and it's going to show my created class. I use the PDW, of course. It's my favorite SMG. I like it better than MSMC and any of the other SMGs. I like it a lot. And I use a silencer with quick draw. And you may be wondering why I use quick draw, and that's it's hard to explain to somebody why I like quick draw in SMGs, because SMGs really have a really fast, the gun comes up pretty fast to your aiming down sights, but quick draw helps out just a tad. And I find that on the laggier games, when lag comp is just straight up, dogging on you, it helps out a lot. It helps get the advantage on someone else who doesn't have it and can kind of balance out the lag compensation. So yeah, that's why I use that. And I go to the perks. That's just kind of your standard thing. I got Hardline on. I didn't use Ghost because if your friend's running UAV Jammer or you're running UAV Jammer, Ghost isn't really needed. So there's that. And then for the second tier, I have Scavenger and Fast Hands. I use Fast Hands because I was trying to break away from Toughness. Toughness is a really good perk that a lot of people use, a lot of people encourage, and it is a great perk, but I was just trying to see if I could go without it. So I use Fast Hands to help. As you can see, I'm using Bouncing Betties and Shock Charges, and Fast Hands definitely helps with using those on the fly. And as my third perk, of course, I'm using Tac Mask. Tac Mask is a must-have with pretty much every class, guys. It helps out a ton. Too bad it doesn't help out with those pesky EMP grenades. So there's my setup. As my kill streaks, I'm running as, again, UAV, Lightning Strike, and VSAT. The Lightning Strike, of course, is just to give me some extra points to get toward my VSAT and maybe drop some tags. So as you can tell, if you just saw, I'm at the 25 kill streak. I think I have 25 kills, and I'm getting really close towards that big 30, guys. Getting really close. So let's talk about some other tips I have for you guys on what to do. So besides playing with a friend, and besides the class setup that I recommend, and also on the class setup, guys, use what you are comfortable with, but follow my guidelines a little bit. If you think that you need Ghost is very helpful to you, by all means use Ghost. I found a game where I didn't exactly need it because of UAV Jammer or whatnot that my friend was using. Okay, so tip number 2 is to stay around the perimeter. I talk about this a lot in my free-for-all tip videos and just my tip videos in general, is not really going toward the middle of the map that much. The middle of the map is what I like to call no man's land. It's where you're going to get shot, basically. When you're in the middle of the map, you have all 4 corners of the map, and you can't watch your corner when you're in the middle of the map. You can't watch your back, your sides. All you can see is what's straight in front of you. I like sticking around the corner of the map. That way I know that if I'm on the perimeter, I only have about a couple of sides enemies can come at me at. And that's very important when you're going for these high kill streaks, especially with a gun. Watch this right here. I kill the guy, I get my nuclear, and then my own bouncing Betty kills me. Oh my gosh. If my bouncing Betty would have killed me right there and I wouldn't have got that kill, I would have went ballistic. But I did get the kill and I got my nuclear. So that was hilarious. I mean, I was laughing for like a good 5 minutes. My hands were shaking from getting the nuclear. It was insane. It was hilarious. My friend was laughing with me. It was a good time. It was really funny. So yeah, stay around the perimeter. That's going to help out. It's going to help out a ton. Don't go toward the middle of the map. And that's just something that, this isn't really an opinion thing. This is just, it's going to help you guys out a lot. Don't go toward the middle of the map, guys. It's no man's land. You're going to die. The third thing I have for you is just kind of, it's patience. It's a whole lot of patience. This is something that's very difficult, very hard to achieve, especially with no specialist package, like I've said before. You got to get 30 kills in a row with no lethal kill streaks, guys. I mean, it's tough. That's 30 kills of you outmatching your opponent, outgunning your opponent, and it's really tough to do. So patience is key. You know, if you die a couple times at the beginning of the match, don't get aggravated. Just keep at it, and mainly have fun, play the game, try your best, and see what happens. If you don't get it, you don't get it, and just keep trying. Patience is definitely key. If you get mad, you play worse. That's how it is always with me. If I get mad, the worse I play. The games that I have fun with, the best I play. So there's that. And the fourth and final tip I have for you guys is something that's also very important. And I'm just going to say it. I haven't heard a whole lot of other YouTubers say it. And that is, it's luck. A lot of this is just straight up luck. You can be a good player and try to get this, 30 matches in a row and fall short on your 28th, 29th kill. It's a whole lot of luck. Everything has to happen right. Your teammates have to be holding the spawn points. You have to be able to predict the spawn points correctly. You got to be facing enemies that maybe aren't exactly the best players in the world. So it's a whole lot of luck, guys. So don't get discouraged if you don't get it right away. Just keep trying, and you'll get that lucky lobby, and you'll get it. This was my first nuclear, believe it or not. It was really the first time I'd actually tried to get it. Me and my friend just one night said, hey, let's try to get nuclear, and it happened for us both. So there's that, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it for you guys. If it helped you out, please leave a like, favorite, and comment, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm Mr. Green. Peace.